So what I sometimes like to do with this is just to use a piece of tape to get it kind of square. Do you want to hold that? Thank you. And if the tape pieces meet, I'm doing well. Well, close enough. I might be off by a millimeter. And then again, I need somebody to hold this really steadily down there. And then what I usually just do is I put my thumbnail here. Don't be scared. Hold it just like that to get it started. And then, and actually, I don't know. Let me try this one just for the heck of it. See if it's better. Actually, it's better. Let's now make some holes. So a 30-degree hole, what I do is make a hole here, and then on the other side I want to come down 8 1/4 and make a hole on the far side. Okay, can you hold this? Just hold it. I'm going to wrap it, turn it around to the far side as best I can. Come around. All right. And we'll just sort of clamp that there. And now, using the hole saws, all right, so let's make this a little bigger. Once you've started a hole, it goes super fast. All right, now I think we're in business. So what I want to do now is take out the drill bit from this. And actually, a lot of these hole saws, we have more than one. So if you're in sort of production mode, you could actually have one like cordless drill where you're just drilling the pilot holes. And then you have the hole saw actually set up.
Is that just a rod or is that?
It's just a rod. Because all I'm using it to do is to make sure that I'm going in at the right angle. It's like I'm making a miter for the hole saw. So now I have this slightly dangerous looking thing here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to feed it through this hole, and I'm going to need to be way over by you, and also through the next hole. There we go. There we go. And now what this does is it guarantees that the hole saw will follow through at the right angle. But I don't want to go quite all the way, because if I do, then I can't come in from the other side. So before I completely punch it apart, I now come in from the top. Ta-da! And we're going to do this. And then I'll do the same for the other end. But as I said, this only works up to a certain angle. It would not have worked for this case because the hole saw isn't long enough, which is why for this I had to use the slower method of making a template and cutting it with a jigsaw. With me? Questions on this? So we have all different sizes of hole saws. You want to open the door and pull out the biggest one you find? Yeah.
How would you finish this one?
Well, then I would just come in by hand now with, there's enough of a guide. So by the way, one of the things with these hole saws is that you get this annoying piece of stuff stuck in it. And what you have to do actually then is pull it out for a sec and then take some sort of rod and push it through the holes on the top. So then it will turn out though that when I do this, even though there's now this big gaping hole there, that because of having cut this, it sets down pretty nicely and it guides it. And it makes a difference because when you're building your bike, if you've got fairly tight tube connections, it'll be strong.